Hi, everyone. I'm Augustana Athletics Director Josh Morton, continuing a Viking Days tradition. Coach Brandon Barkus.
Here I am.
Viking Days, like to check in with our fall sport head coaches. You're about past the halfway mark of your season.
Pass, yeah.
A little different this year. You know, we like to do spots around campus. This year, we've done all these in the Midco Media Center, an awesome addition to our campus, part of the Multimedia Entrepreneurship Program. And this is our little mini studio, so welcome.
Yeah, this is really unbelievable. I'm shocked first time I've been here, and it's really nice.
Yeah,
it's cool.
I'm excited about all of our capabilities. You know, part of this whole deal is we have fiber lines that are running to all of our facilities, including soccer, and how we can increase our live stream over time. It's going to be terrific. And you're not home this week, but you're kind of home. Right? Playing at Sioux Falls under the lights, 8 o'clock start Friday night, and then at Southwest on Sunday. Assess where you're at. More than halfway through here.
Assess. So what I would say is that I think we've definitely played the stronger level of our schedule in the first half.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's going to be easy because Friday's game against Sioux Falls College. They'll be, or USF. That'll be their game.
Yeah.
And they really view us as a rival. We've never lost to them in a game, and so for them, I think it's going to be putting all their eggs in this one basket to try to beat us. But coming off of last weekend, I feel really good.
Yeah.
Our performance midday was really good. We didn't win, but we played really well. I thought we outshot them, we outpossessed them. There's some things that were very positive for us, and then. As we turned around and we played Minnesota Crookston on Sunday and destroyed them.
9 goals.
We took
9.
The most ever shots in a game, the most goals we've ever scored in a game, and then we even had 2 double assists. So we had the most assists in a game with 11 assists. So it was it's crazy. But this is the thing. I kind of like where we're at. We're kind of due to kind of have something break out.
Yeah.
And in soccer, it's you kind of make your own breaks. And we haven't quite got that yet, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty good.
And what about the league? In general, our league's always strong.
Always strong.
You mentioned, you had some of the toughest teams right away. Mm-hmm. But where do you see the league about halfway here?
Actually, in my opinion, I feel like not playing meaningful competitive games last year because of COVID, I think it's really hurt our league.
Yeah.
It's hurt our league because there's several teams that played minimal games in the spring. There's a handful of teams like us that played a lot of games in the spring. But because they didn't count towards anything, you didn't quite have that additional piece.
Yeah.
And, right now the GAC and the MIAA in our region both had a meaningful spring, had championships within their conferences. And you can see that those teams kind of coming into the fall have just been better prepared.
Yeah.
It's hard to really kind of nail one or two things down as to why. But we went 1-2 in non-conference play, which is we haven't done that since like 2016 or something like that. Yeah. And we played 3 road games and every home game, so that was challenging because we play a lot different at home. And the 3 teams we played on the road all play on turf and in a shared football facility. Well, Fort Hays is their own stadium, but that makes it a little bit challenging
too.
Yep. But at the end of the day, those meaningful games for something, I think just kind of kept something going for those programs. Yeah. That I think for our conference, our league, it kind of fell short a little bit, and so in the league, there's a lot of comparable competition, but there is some disparity. Our teams that are at the bottom of the league, 13, 14, 15, and 16, they're not what they've once been.
Yeah.
And those teams really didn't do much this spring, and it's pretty evident. So our league, I think the top half, the top 10, 11, 12 teams could kind of be anybody's game right now. Minot and Mary are looking really good up to this point, but they've kind of played the bottom half of the conference.
It matters.
Us, Mankato, Bemidji, we've kind of played the top half, and I think we're sitting number 5 right now, but we still got to play Minot Mary, and we got to play Upper Iowa. Those are some teams that are above us. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Yeah.
Team like it?
Hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
So as you told me, your wife hates it. Your team hates it. Does anybody like it?
I think our athletic trainer Jordan Lindbergh. I think he likes it.
Okay.
He thinks it looks pretty good.
Good.
Although I asked him if he would grow one, and he said absolutely
not.
He already looks like a young man, not someone that's 26 years of age, and he says that he would look even worse with a mustache. So Jordan, I would challenge you, my man.
That's right. Yeah, it's a challenge. It's an October challenge for you.
Yes.
All right, now the fun questions. Okay, go back in time, and you're recruiting Brandon Barkus out of high school. Describe yourself as an athlete.
So coming out of high school, look a lot different now. Obviously, married. 47 years old, and but coming out of high school, I was the same height. I might have been a little taller actually. I was 6'2", and I weighed about 125 pounds. So I was a string bean. Yes, but my dad was a really good athlete. He played semi-pro hockey.
Okay.
And so I had some athleticism, but gosh, like the thing is, I was too small to play football. Just couldn't do it. I was really skinny. I wasn't tall enough or fast enough to play basketball. I was okay defensively, but couldn't make a shot. So I really couldn't play basketball. Baseball was way too slow and boring, although I was a very good baseball player. And then soccer.
Yeah.
And what I tell people all the time, well, that's the thing. Well, I wasn't really a keeper until college.
Oh, okay.
In my senior year of high school, I kind of played more keeper, kind of just in big games. But I primarily played like a center back or a defensive mid, kind of midfield, because I like to run. And that's the thing about soccer. It's for any kind of average athlete, you can kind of be good if you develop skill.
Sure.
And that's been the greatest thing for soccer for me. Is it kept me very involved. I was very active. I was very hyperactive, kids. If you don't already, yeah.
That's crazy.
But that was great. So coming out of high school, I really probably. I had some looks. I could have went to Creighton. I had a small scholarship to Creighton. But really, I knew, based on my high school coach telling me, they're probably going to out-recruit you. At some point in time, when you think you're getting an opportunity, you probably, what do you want from college? And then I had another opportunity at North Carolina, Asheville. Those were kind of my two big ones, but I wanted to stay relatively close to home. And anyway, then some other opportunities presented themselves. Long story short, I went to Benedictine College and had a really great career. I played 3 straight years. I did break ribs my junior year. Sat me out for a while. But yeah, I had a really nice career and got some good minutes and played. And Coach Waldron took a chance on me, and that was really great.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Very good. All right. Similar question here. Of our head coaches, who's the best athlete?
Of our head coach, man, that's an interesting one because maybe Tim Huber.
Okay, his name has come up from everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's the thing about Tim Huber though, I would say is I've seen him run. He ran his mouth to a GA a long time ago about how running is not that difficult, that hard. So they went for a little challenge around the Elman Center.
He struggled.
Oh my gosh. Long story short, Heath Monk was the guy who's now I think at Simpson College, head coach. They were running and Heath was going. He had his spandex t-shirt tucked in. He's just proper form going, whatever. And Hellman's trying to keep up. And long story short, he planted it hard.
Huber, you said Hellman, so I want to bring Tracy into that.
Well, Hellman and I were watching. Okay. Huber planted it. Face goes into the track. Feet bounce up. Feet bounce out. Head one of those sort of things. It was really embarrassing for Huber.
Terrific. And the beauty of this is we don't do this with spring sport head coaches, so he has no rebuttal.
No rebuttal. So. But I would also say too, in fairness, Hellman is a tremendous athlete too. Yeah. Really good runner.
Yeah.
He's still
looks
very
like
fit.
He can still run.
Yeah. But I'd also say too, though, quite honestly, I might be one of the better athletes too. Because I did a little high jump challenge a few years back, and I crushed it. You can ask Ben Stock, and I did it against the baseball GA Brandon Hunt, and I smashed him. And I still play. My knee, I got a little arthritis in my knee, but I can still play a little bit. And then with baseball, you can ask Huber. I've taken the fungo, and I've hit quite a few fungos, and I went into the batting cage back went home, and I hit some BP and did great. I've thrown some BP. I've done so. I might challenge some people. I think a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I appreciate you speaking up for yourself. If you could coach another sport, what would it be?
Another sport. Good question. I'd say probably basketball would be my next one, maybe baseball.
Okay.
Yeah, softball.
Gotcha. So 3, not just one. You choose 3. I gotcha. So in soccer, football, we call it a keeper. Hockey, they call it a goaltender.
Goalie. Yeah.
If you were going to play hockey, would you find yourself between the pipes, or would
For
you,
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing about being a good goalkeeper, really for either sport, is that you're either the hero or you're the GOAT. Not being greatest of all time GOAT, but just the GOAT, where like you lose 1-0, everything kind of falls on your shoulder. I thrived in that pressure, and it's interesting too because I look at my daughter Jillian, and she kind of thrives in it as well. When she doesn't play at the level that she thinks she should play at, I see another level, and it's really, really cool. But I think anytime you have an opportunity to kind of shut somebody down and really one-on-one, I've got you, that's a great feeling.
That's awesome.
It's a great feeling.
That's great. All right, good stuff. Thanks, Coach. Happy Viking Days.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck
you.
this weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.